dimanche là?
Okay, y'all, I'm over here in Montreal, Quebec. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And I'm over here with, what's your name, man?
My name's Will, man, Primo. I'm in Montreal, Canada.
Okay, so tell everybody what part of Montreal we in right now.
It's Montreal North.
Montreal North.
Yes,
So, are you from this area?
Yeah, I was born and raised around here. Grew up here all my life. Usually this is where people from Haiti touch down when they first come to Canada. It's Montreal North. It's a beautiful community. And,
Okay.
it's mostly made out of Caribbean people. And that's pretty much it, man.
Okay. So, is this like one of the rough areas of the city? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or how does this area compare to other neighborhoods in the city?
It's, you know what, it's like a stereotype. It's they always say it's rough, but when you live here, it's not that bad. You know, people are actually nice. It's rough because when you look at it economically, people are probably less fortunate. But it's, you know what I'm saying, when you live here, it's actually not that bad. But it's considered to be like one of the less fortunate places in Canada.
Okay, so one thing that's interesting about this place to me is the fact that it's French. People speak French as the primary language. I don't know a word of French, you know, and so I'm going places like stores and restaurants and I hear people talking, you know, in French, you know, black people and everybody, black people, white people, everybody. And so I have to tell people, like, you know, I don't speak French. So that's like the native language here?
Yeah, mostly people here, they speak, usually first language here is French, c'est le français ici. Ça parle, le monde parle français, le monde parle anglais, and people speak Creole. Les ici, ils parlent créole, trois langues, français, anglais, et créole. So
now, what did you just say?
What I said, the same thing I said in English. I said people here speak 3 languages, basic French, Creole, and English. At least 3 languages. So it's a really multicultural city, you know? Everybody.
Okay, so what is this city like compared to like 15, 20 years ago? Like, cause I know in the U.S. a lot of places have gotten better, like, you know, since maybe the 90s or before that. So is it like that in Canada? Is it like that in Montreal?
Yeah.
Well, if you look at it like generally, man, the world is going to shit everywhere, you know? So it kind of feels like things are not getting better. Things got worse. I'm not gonna lie, things are getting worse. And that's everywhere around the world. If you look at it, man, it's just people are struggling and people are going through it. There's a lot of mental illness going on, post-traumatic stress, and people got problems to deal with, man, everyday struggles. So I don't know, I'm trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard, man.
Yeah. So what is Montreal like compared to other places in Canada, like say for instance, Toronto? Would you want to live in Toronto, and what's the main difference between Toronto and Montreal? Because they're both big cities, you know.
I'd say Montreal is more like a party city. People are more, Toronto, the competition in Toronto is more fierce. Quality of life here is better. Renting is a lot cheaper than Toronto. And,
you say the rent?
The rent.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. In Toronto, it's hell of expensive. You know, people are going through it. And that's one of the last places in Canada where rent is actually affordable.
Oh, okay.
Is in Montreal. So Montreal, you can't even compare Montreal to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So I think the quality of life here is way better, 10 times better, and it is what it is. En forme, yo ouvre disons 2-3 mots là dans la caméra, man. Bon, man.
Well, I can tell what you had to do. What is it?
Creole, I asked him if he wanted to say something to my man over here, and he said no. You know, it's like that everywhere. People like, they see cameras and they're like, you know, they get
Right.
reserved, man. They get a little shy, you know. It's
Now,
like
what? This might sound stupid, but like, so Creole that's a whole different language from French.
Creole is a mixture of Spanish, French, and English. So you got a whole bunch of languages mixed together, which why they call it Creole at the end of the day. It's like a potpourri. It's a mixture of languages.
Oh, okay.
You know. This is mostly a Haitian, Spanish, Arabic community.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this: would you want to live in the U.S.?
I did want to live in the U.S. before, but what y'all is off your rocker right now. You know, I don't know what's going on over there, man. You know what I'm saying? That mental illness, since after COVID passed, everybody's losing their mind. So, nah, man, I wouldn't want to live any other place in the world but Montreal. You're supposed to make it.
Well, I gotta ask you this because it's real big news now. What do you think about the U.S. ex-president Donald Trump?
I'm gonna tell you, before, like everybody else, I felt some type of way about this dude, but now looking at it, it's like either or, they're both bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing the Democrats over there helping black folks. I'm not seeing, business-wise, Donald Trump's probably seems more acceptable business-wise, but other than that.
You originally from Haiti. I mean, have you ever lived there? You was born here, right?
I was born here, my friend.
Would you want to live in Haiti?
Right now, Haiti's going through it, man. If you look at the news, man, Haiti is not a place where you want to live at the moment right now.
You ever been there?
Yeah, I've been there when I was a kid, man. With my folks, you know. Well, right
was
now,
that before? That was before that big earthquake they had like a few years ago, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But now things got worse, man. Haiti, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like off the chain. Like it's crazy. I wouldn't like. Yeah, I mean, I go a lot of places. That's one place I probably wouldn't go right now.
And that's the struggle we carry over here too. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the reasons why my people are so strong. We've been going through it, and we're still going through it. We've been stepped on. Everybody in the world knows that we the first black folks that got our independence in 1804, but people are ignoring that, you know? It's like...
But the Haitian people?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I didn't realize that.
We're at the bottom of the barrel, bottom of the barrel, sir. So we're the first black folks that got our independence, and we're still going through it.
You got anything you want to add? You got any social media you want to say? Anything like that?
Yeah, y'all can catch me at Premo99 on Instagram. You know,
spell it out.
PRAEMO99 Instagram. You know, tout haïtien moi yo kembe fort, pas lâcher. One, tomorrow's always a better day. En français pour tout le monde qui parle français, ici on est à Montréal, c'est une belle ville. On aime le monde. Il faut pas entendre ce que vous entendez dans les médias. Basically, what I said is Montreal is just like any other city. You got the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? But we're welcoming people. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, we're tough bone people, soul people, so we don't take bullshit from nobody. And that's a struggle we carry from our ancestors, and we bring that shit over here. And that same struggle is what's giving us power to move on in the future. That's all I want to say to my people. I love my black people, and I hope and wish we could do better, man, for ourselves and for the future generation coming up. You know, we're not here. We're not gonna show you no guns. We're not gonna show the negativity. And this is like the quiet in the storm, man. This city's beautiful, man. Even in the dark, there's a little bit of light. And I'm gonna end it with that.
Yeah. Is there anybody from Montreal, like any famous entertainers or athletes people may know of that you?
Yeah, you got a couple NBA players. You got Oscar Peterson. You got the first black MLB player. Actually played in Montreal and resided in Montreal. He played for I don't remember the team, but if you look it up, you got a couple talents here. There's a lot. It's a talented city here, man. Like I said, people speak multi-languages. People are talented here, and if you look it up, a lot of talent comes from Montreal. Matter of fact, I tell my folks down south, if y'all want a better life, y'all might want to come up here, man. There's a lot of opportunities for y'all here, for the young folks.
I like it here. Like I said, the only thing I wouldn't like is the long, cold winters.
Yeah,
because it is worse in Detroit. So I want to move to where it's close to Detroit. I'm trying to get out of there because of the weather.
Yeah, but that's like, I think that comes from the movies, man. You guys be watching too much movies, because the winter ain't that bad, because my people comes from the south. My Haitian people come from the south, and it's hot. And if they could adjust to the transition,
that's a hell of an adjustment, because it's hot year round down there. And
it's only a couple months of the year, you know? You get a good jacket, you're good.
Well, okay, let me continue.